Alright, folks, welcome back to another video right here on Jason's Wrestling Channel. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a TV show by the name of Prime Time Wrestling. Now, back in the 80s, it came on Monday nights on the USA Network. It ended in 93 because they replaced it with Monday Night Raw. Now, Primetime Wrestling was hosted by Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan. And they basically sat in a studio and they talked. And they used to show matches like from the week before the weekend and so, their videotape matches. But it was a good show. One of my all-time favorite shows was Primetime Wrestling from the 80s, just like Saturday's Night Main Event. Another great show was the Superstars of Wrestling, but I will talk to you that in my next video. And Wrestling Challenge. Now, Bobby Heenan would sit in the studio because he was the co-host, and Monsoon was the host. And he would say that he's the host of Primetime Wrestling. And Gorilla Monsoon would say, "No, you're not. You're not the host. I'm the host. This is my show." And it was very interesting. I mean, it was a good show. A couple times Heenan tried to come to the studio early. Like, there was an episode where Gorilla Monsoon wasn't even on it. And Heenan hosted the entire show, saying that he got rid of Monsoon and everything. And it turned out that Monsoon was late coming because he had a flat tire or something. And Gorilla Monsoon showed up at the end, and Bobby Heenan had this look on his face, like, "Oh no," And there was a time to where they brought Roddy Piper in as a guest host because he co-host, and Heenan wasn't there. And then they started bringing Roddy Piper on the show more often, and Heenan couldn't stand it because Heenan thought that he was saying that he was a co-host. Piper was just there, And then they had a Christmas Eve episode of Primetime Wrestling, to where Bobby the Brain Heenan was basically saying that there was no Santa Claus. And Piper kept saying that there was one because he didn't want the kids that believe in Santa Claus to not believe it. So then Piper came over to the Primetime studio from the studio that he was in and beat the crap out of Bobby the Brain Heenan. And then the next week came, and Piper was put in the Primetime studio, and Bobby Heenan was put in the other studio because he was starting his own TV show called the Bobby the Brain Heenan Show. Now, the Bobby Heenan Show aired after Primetime Wrestling. And in Heenan's studio, he had Ravishing Rick Rude there. Because Ravishing Rick Rude was like a guest on his show. One of his guests. So then there was a feud between Piper and Rude. Because Rude didn't like the way Heenan was treating, what Piper was treating Heenan. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like karaoke, please subscribe to Flash Gordon Karaoke 7000. And have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.